Hello, it's Benny, and today we're going to play a little Icarus. You might notice I haven't been around for a while. We're going to try this again, and let's see if I can find some spots in my schedule and try to make time for this. Hopefully at least a couple times a month going forward here, and if there's more interest, then maybe I'll try to get one out a week. I got a world already started here. I did attempt to record this already once, and it did not go well, so I scrapped it all. So we're going to come in here, and there's going to already be a game going. You can see my loadout right here. This is a 60th level character. Well, I guess it calls it 67 here. I think it might keep track of it in the background, but it only shows 60 normally. So that's interesting that it says level 67 there. I am playing on hard mode, and I did drop down with a bunch of equipment from that I had purchased on the space station already. Give me a head start when I get down here. And obviously, since I've played this a couple times already, I do have a little bit of a start. Thought about completely starting over, but I figured that would be, a little. I'll just end up keep doing it every time I screwed up a recording. We're just going to move forward here, so that I don't have to keep redoing things over and over again. You might notice that I have a camera up down in the right here. See me? Back of my head, anyway. So if you look on my up here, this is look down in the corner. Look down the corner. This is my if you're wondering, this is my recording screen, and that's down here is my play screen. Anyway, so let's look and see what we got here. So I play too many different games, and I get my E and my F mixed up. I could, of course, rebind keys, but why would I do that, right? Okay, I'll get used to it eventually, or I'll break down and rebind the keys. So we're dropped down in the Riverlands area, which is a somewhat tougher area than the starting area. We have the area I've dropped into immediately populated by things like bears, which I've had tangles with already. I can't tell what I'm looking at over there. What am I looking at? I get a little bit of zoom on the bow. Not enough to identify what I'm looking at there. Oh, it's just a little deer thing. But I can take them down from here. Yeah, I still got it. Anyway, it has been a while since I played this game. The buffalo over there. At least before I started this up. So I think I've got maybe, a couple 3 hours into this particular game, enough to start upgrading to stone. And yeah, it's been a while, so I looked it up. I kind of got an idea of what's changed, and I must say I've always been impressed with this game's steady march in the positive direction. I personally don't have any issues with any of the changes they've made over the years. I think everything's been pretty much a positive. I know there's probably going to be people that disagree with me, teach their own and everything, but compared to some games, that seem to not be able to leave the core systems alone. I mean, some people would say that, because they've added the open world mode to this, that they have messed with the core system, which used to be a session-based survival game, that they've, fundamentally changed the core of the game. But since that aspect of the game is still there, and I would argue still an important part of the game, doing those missions are what unlocks a bunch of this, like the bow I'm using right now, actually most of my equipment down the hotbar there, most of it. It is an important part of the game, and it's also something you can do. So I can take this character back up to the station, and I can bring him back down again. So I can go up. Well, I mean, you don't technically even have to leave the ground to go back up to the station. It's, I don't know. There's multiple copies of you out there. You can go do missions, and then you can resume your open world game. And the things that you earn, the money that you earn, you can use to buy more station equipment. You can deploy it down here with these drop pods, or you can go up there. You can send your stuff back up, and so on and so forth. There's no waste to doing that other part of the game, and it's I really think it's everything they've done is just added to how the game is put together. Plus something, look at this thing. It's a gorgeous game. And it runs great. I know some people have probably had problems with it. My computer is not some godlike gaming PC, okay? I mean, it's not bottom of the barrel or anything, but it's certainly not top of the line either. I'd say this is probably would have been a good build about 3 or 4 years ago. But anyway. All right, and let's get into the game. You're just watching me like twitch back and forth because I can't talk and walk at the same time. So here's my little house. This is a fireplace that I brought down from the space station. It's great for getting yourself started. As soon as I've got a decent fireplace or a better cooking spot going on, this thing will get packed up and get sent back up to the station for the next mission. Same thing with this. This is a as you can see, an MXC furnace. I brought this down from the station again to help me get started, so I won't have to worry about building a furnace right away. That will get replaced with a real furnace, and this one will get packed up and sent back up. This is your masonry bench. This is how I started upgrading to stone. Though I am going to need to head down to the mines down there, and I need... What do I need? Oh, I need nails. I think that's what I was looking for. Yeah, I only got 2 nails in here. In order to make, like, say this here, I need 6 nails just for that stone wall. So I gotta worry about that. I also need to keep an eye on my O2. I'm at half a tank. These tanks last a long time. I brought the tank down again from the station. I usually do with that. I know this isn't something I replace as I go on. I just keep these tanks going. I've got another one on another character. That character's actually in a... I believe he's in a non-network game. Now this game is actually on my server. I've got a couple friends that I play with online, and they'll probably join me at some point. We generally only play one online game at a time, and right now we're playing Abiotic Factor. So that's been the focus of our attention. Once we hit the end of the current content, and they just released new content for that. Once we hit the end of that content, then I'm sure I'll have them over here. Maybe not. Maybe we'll decide to play something else instead. So what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to gather up some iron, and that means I got to go down to the mines. There is a mine down this way, and I'm going to have to head down there. I'm probably going to need to get some sleep first. I suppose I should show you the inside here. So this is the really cramped inside right now. It needs to be worked on, but you do what you got to do when you're first setting up, just to keep yourself out of the storm. Now these wood panels are like so quickly destroyed. Oh, wrong button. What we got here? So I've got a bed, and it's going to allow me to sleep through the night. I'm going to do that momentarily. So workbench, mortar and pestle, which is really nice. You can set these on top of things like the workbench, like I have it here. It is actually a separate crafting station. Just a little one. You can set it somewhere. I started off the full-size chest right away. These do not hold much at all, as you can see. Better than a single, but still not a lot. Got some random crap in there. And I've got this here anvil set up already. And the anvil will allow me to turn these ingots here into nails. Now I do have some iron ingots left over in here, which means I actually can make quite a few nails right now. I guess I didn't remember I had this in there. I'm going to let that process for a minute, and then maybe we'll just throw some stone up right away. Before the next storm comes around and we're forced to run around with the repair hammer. Let's just get in here. You may think when the first time you play this game, like, oh, I'm laying down, oh, I can't sleep because it's not the right time of day. Sleep happens instantly in this game, pretty much. So that little sound you heard, that meant that I did sleep. So the reason it's red right there under sleep, or time of day, is because it already changed the time of day. So you just pop back out of there. Now if I go to sleep, it'll say, I can't sleep because it's the wrong time of day. But you see I didn't hear that little noise. Anyway. Okay, so we're going to come in here. And there is our nails. All right. So like I was starting to say, I'm going to watch that oxygen level. I should make an oxygen device, but I generally wait for as long as possible. Now, if you're new to the game, you just sit down. That's far more important than it is to me right now. This oxygen tank I have on me right now lasts a long time. Initially, you're just going to be taking oxide rocks, which are that blue stuff. See that blue stuff right out there? You're going to be taking those rocks and you're going to be jamming them directly into this slot where your tank goes, which is, I think, the equivalent of jamming it directly into your suit. Don't ask questions about this game. Don't ask about the lore. Just go with it, okay? You're going to have to suspend your disbelief here and just enjoy the pretty landscape. It's not exactly the pinnacle of sci-fi here when it comes to storyline. Require shelter. Okay, you were working before. Now you really want me to put a door on here, huh? All right, we're gonna put a door on here. Yeah, that stuff can be kind of picky. I'm not really sure what causes it to, one moment count and the next moment not. But let's see here. See if we can count. Yeah, we count now. We can do 5 of these, huh? I'm trying to think of what I need. I need 4. And then I'm going to need a stone roof. I need a couple stone roofs, but we're just going to stick with the one for now. So we got that queued up, and you can see up here is the queue. And we got 2 of them, 3 of them finished. We're going to go ahead and show you one of the great parts about this game. That is that when you upgrade something here, I don't know if I want to upgrade these yet, because I think I'm going to expand. I think I'm going to expand out this way. I did put these are new foundations I just came up with recently. At least recently as in since I last stopped playing. But these are dirt foundations, which is nice. I don't have to waste a bunch of stone and stuff to make a foundation unless I'm really that concerned about foundations. So I'm thinking if I finish this section off right here, I make another wall right here, then I won't have to, then I can just put the 2 stone pieces, one here, and not worry about upgrading these. And anyway, I'm just going to do it and not think too heavily about it. So we're going to get we'd have to put down a floor. So I'm going to craft a floor. And I'm going to deploy that floor right here. Now, hopefully these are lined up. They look like they're lined up, right? They look like they're lined up. But I don't think I snapped them. Might cause a problem. I'm going to find out. Alright, so I'm going to take down this wall. I think I can do that with a hammer. Just come up here and deconstruct. And deconstruct. Okay, now I do get to keep those. They're not just destroyed, so which is nice because sometimes you just end up, just changing your mind when you're doing these kinds of games, and it is so nice to not have to. I'm going to want to redo this whole thing at some point so I can get it further up off the ground. Anyway, it's nice to be able to to not have to completely lose everything every time you do an upgrade. I still think I'm going to push this out. But I'm going to wait until I have more stone to do it. So this is stuff I'm going to keep, I think. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the upgrade on that. And you're going to do that with the hammer. You set the hammer on. And then you can select the upgrade type. You see it over in the bottom corner. It says select upgrade type. You're just going to hold R. And then select your type. And then to upgrade a building piece, you're going to just right click on it. Oh, I must repair it first. That's a left click. No, right click, boom, replaced. And do you have any more on it? No, I don't have any more on there right now, but I think there's one in here, right? Yeah, one of those. And we got one of these roof pieces here. All right, so we're gonna just go ahead and do that. Now I'm missing the roof right here. Gonna have to get rid of that. And then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna place our roof. And I'm gonna go ahead and hold R and select this little peaked roof piece. I'm gonna change that when I go to, I'm gonna make a bigger roof when I go to make a bigger piece, but boom. Good roof pieces. And then these things, I gotta replace these with stone eventually too, but here we go. Wait a minute, something's not right there. Pretty sure I didn't have the right shape. Let's see. It looked like it because it was covering the whole wall, but I can see the arrows way over in the corner there. There we go. All right. So far so good. It's looking like it's gonna work. I don't know, maybe since I've already got the wall kicked out this way, it would make more sense to expand out that way. I think that's probably the way to go. I believe I can downgrade these if I wanted to move this stone over to this side. Just not going to worry about it right now. Some predators out there. So the horse things will attack you. He's not close enough to bother with me at the moment, I don't think. Yeah, I think we could expand this way, go a couple expansions that way. Then I won't have these rock in the middle of my house, which otherwise I will have. Alright, so we got big birds out there, big long neck, mean birds. Got mean horse right there. Anyway, we should get to the mines, and before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and put my stuff down here. So we're going to come up here. One of the best ways to put your wood down is to just craft it into a stack of wood. Go ahead and just slap that down out here. And then I'm not carrying a bunch of extra wood. Those I'm going to have to go ahead and put in something, but I really want to make sure I have as much space as possible before I go ahead and I need to fix this place up. Have as much wood as possible, or space as possible in my inventory. Okay, add to stacks. There we go. Let's see what we got. We'll have to see what we got for ready food here. Cooked. Are these not stackable? There we go. Get one of those going in my belly. We'll get one of these going. Get some berries going. You should always, kind of make sure you want to keep, like, I've got 4 slots in my stomach because I've got a talent down this way. Yeah, gives me an extra active food buff. To me, that's huge. Obviously, you have to get a long way down this particular tree, the cooking and farming tree, to get that. And you will not, once you hit level 60, you're not getting any more of these points. So, you can go back up to the station, you can use your money to respec. Actually, they give you, I think, 30 respec points to begin with. It's really generous, and it costs 1 respec point per point spent in here to undo it. So you can undo 30 of your choices. I think it's 30. It's been a long time. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, I actually love that you can only do so many of these things as opposed to just fleshing the whole thing out by the time you're 60. When my friend Bob Johnson is on, he'll probably completely disagree with me. He likes to be able to just max things out. Me, I like having to make the choices that affect whether you're going to be what your role in a group is going to be, and how you want to play the game. And I just don't mind that whole thing. So anyway, we need to, what was I doing? I was heading out. So when you're on hard mode, and I guess when you're new as well, keeping an eye on your surroundings is important. because you don't, I mean, there's a lot of animals that are really quiet. They can easily just sneak right up on you. So I'm working my way down. I think, is it on this level down here? Might be. I'm also keeping an eye out for, there you go, bears, which seem to have a really long, long range for detecting you. I'm just going to go ahead and cliff slide here. Oh, it's a little bit of a gamble whether you're going to break your leg or not, going down and stuff like that. That's just a deer. Now, if you're hunting, hunt. You can see a baby deer. If you're hunting, hunt. If you're not, don't kill things. At least, you know, in this kind of mode, there's plenty of times where you can just go ahead and just, you know, just destroy everything you see. But myself, where is that dang wolf? Him down there? There he is. He doesn't detect me, he's just howling. Anyway, yeah, so... God, now I hear a bear. I'm turning every which way in paranoia. I'm trying to figure out where the cave was. Once I have my technology up, I can actually build markers. And I think my resource cave is actually down there. It's been about a week since I played and did that last piece down there. So now the problem with randomly killing things. Oh, hurts. No, just a little pain, nothing broken. The problem with randomly killing things or killing anything is that if you don't get it chopped up really fast, you'll start attracting predators. One dead wolf can turn into 3 more wolves, a bear, or anything else that happens to eat meat in your vicinity. We already got 2 wolves right there. Oh, where is my cave? There's my cave. Until I got some stacks of stone set up outside here. I'll probably take what I can carry back with me. Oof. Get in here. Alright, so... Oh, of course, I am almost out of light, because I left my light going this whole time. Let's see what I got here for light-making materials. What do I need? Sticks and sulfur. I'm going to go ahead and gather some sticks here. Alright. I don't see any sulfur right here. Sulfur torches last a lot longer. Can I repair these? No. My reflexes and brain are not as fast as they used to be, especially in the last few years, because I do have a medical condition that has forced me to be on oxygen. I blame that for all my problems. There you go. Now you know why I'm not. What the fudge is going on here? I'm gonna get off to the side since oh, he can reach me from here. Okay, we're getting out of here. Why do I not have any arrows on me? So without arrows, I'm going to be in trouble against those things. I can do stone arrows. I just need to grab some stone. Ooh. And we're going to go ahead and craft. We don't have enough sticks to craft a whole lot. It's okay. What do we got here? What'd that give us? Oh, I'm crafting one at a time. I got 2 arrows. Can I turn... wood into sticks. I can. And I think that's actually something you learn in the tech tree somewhere. I could be wrong, but I know there's like a bunch of different stuff you can learn from the tech tree. Okay, now I've got some sticks. I can do this. Get some arrows going. Okay, now we're going to reload with stone arrows. So those other arrows I had, those were fancy ones I brought down from the station. They're not expensive or anything, but they are, you know, limited, obviously. And now, obviously, these stone arrows I'm not killing instantly with them, which I would with the other ones. Jeez. And my aim isn't great either, which could be the arrows, or it could just be that I'm out of practice. And my light source is not great here either, so. Alright. So what we came here for is some iron. There's some iron. Saw that when I was trying to escape earlier. Alright. Looks like that's all there was in the immediate vicinity here. We can look up and around. What do we got here? Coal. Coal's always good to have. That will power your furnaces and everything a lot longer than sticking wood in them. What else? Anything up in there? More coal. Yeah, but getting to it might be. Oh, we can, what you're seeing right there, those flashes, that is my light, my torch being blocked by my own arm, or the wall, or that stalactite down here. That's by me. Get right on the end of that thing. No. Well, maybe if I really tried. Do you really want to jump on top of a stalactite? Or stalagmite? No. Titan, right? Titan's on the floor? I think so. Yeah, it's good enough. Good enough. Good enough. There's going to be more of those worms out here. I kind of wanted to recover some more hit points. What do we got here? We could use some more berries. And I can put these right down here. This will consume if I get hungry. Or, well, it'll consume until my hunger is all the way up. So I will go through a lot of berries if they're in that slot. I'm actually going to, maybe I'll just throw some steak in this spot. Now, I did have an instance last time I was on where I died. Long story. But I died, and then when I went and picked up my stuff, it automatically filled that space with raw meat, which is not good for you to eat. So be careful when you're first respawning. You might want to intentionally put something that you want in that slot. I know there's going to be a guy spawn. There's one right there. I'm going to wait till he goes first. If you get him right in the mouth, it hurts him worse. There we go. None of that panicking I was doing last time, right? We can just slowly approach. There's another one. Sometimes they'll pop up behind you. You gotta be careful here. Alright, he's gonna shoot. And I'm gonna shoot. It's kind of not getting him in the mouth. There we go. Oh, I see somebody else over there. This one's not getting me. This is a slower way to kill him, but, you know. One more. Oh, that one. There we go. I think that's all of them for in here. All of them in here? Looks like it. We're all the way at the back, and I don't see any more. I mean, maybe if I jump up in there, I'll get some more coming up. What do we got here? This looks like, is this exotics? Wow. That's quite the find to find it in an ore node like that. At least it used to be. I've never actually found one before. And what do we got here? Oxide. So these are nice. You get a mining drill in here to run power out to it. And, oh, I don't need any more titanium right now. Yay, I leveled up. Okay, now you might think that's a big deal because I'm already level 60, and as I said before, I cannot increase my talents. What I can increase, though, is my tech tree. I can keep picking stuff up in here, and I've got 4 tech tree spots available right now. Water needs to be purified now. You can notice I can pick up a water purifier. That's the level 1. So I'm gonna worry about right now. But purified water is way better for you, I guess. Maybe not way better. I haven't really experimented with it. Than just the dirty, regular water. So I think what I want to do is be able to fill my canteen with that stuff, and then I'll get a buff out of my water instead of just quenching my thirst. All right, there's some more iron. Just going to keep an eye on our weight. We don't want to be overweight because, quite frankly, this place is this particular location, plus having 7 hard, is dangerous to not be able to, run when you need to run. So it's more titanium. I'm not telling titanium from copper. Is that copper or is that titanium? This looks like iron. Get more iron. All the iron we can get right now. Once we get to a certain tech level, we're going to set up. We're going to find more of those deep ore veins. And we'll find an iron one for sure at some point. Likely. I should never say for sure. But likely we will find one of those and be able to set up a deep ore mining. And that means infinite iron. For now, do this now. If you look at my my weight, my meter down there in the bottom, you can see that I'm starting to get. Oh! See, bees were not always a thing in this game. Apparently, I found a bee's nest. We're just gonna run away from them. I have no idea if you can damage them. Did I damage them? Did I kill them? Ah, for the love of Pete. Okay, I'm not too badly damaged, but apparently there's bees up there somewhere. I don't see them, but I was right up in the. Oh, is that them? No, it's just a rock. That looked like a bee's nest at first, but I'm guessing they're up there somewhere. And yeah, that's cool. I think bees are like you set up your own beehives and everything now. Basically, when it comes to any upgrades in this game, you just gotta count anything that's happened in like the last year or so as new to me. That one. More titanium. Yeah. I don't need titanium right now. There's iron up there, but I'm getting pretty close to my limit, and I don't want to slow myself down dramatically. So, okay. So we are gonna take and. Oh, man, I could use some extra stone, but stone's not that hard to get, so it's everywhere. Alright, so we're going to put on a knife, because we run faster with a knife. That's how I've got it set up right now anyway. And we need to get up there. And I think the easiest way for me to do that is to go around this way. Get across the river and then head up. Okay. So I think once we've got, once I get these upgrades, the walls done in here, I'll move a couple things around. Maybe I'll just do that off camera. Let me know what you all would like to see. The game is really about, this aspect of it is really about survival. There's missions that can be done. There's there are some bosses around the game. There's different achievement type stuff. That's my drop pod that I came down in. You can head right back up by this drop pod Take your stuff back up with you. No, the only thing you can take up, actually. No, I can't take up exotics that way. I got to call down a, what did I get? No, not bad, 25. I need to call down a drop pod to send your exotics back up. All right. Okay. Let's go in here. Yeah. First we got to, I guess they're both the same now, huh? Connected. We're gonna come in here. We're gonna see what we got. We got some wood in here, but we're gonna take the wood out. We're gonna drop the coal in here now, because that'll be way more efficient. And then we are going to start dropping in our iron ore, and that will begin smelting. Stone, iron. Yeah, that's stone. What else we got here? Oh, copper. We'll go ahead and throw some copper in there. Copper will become very important later. I'm going to go ahead and deploy this box. Or not. You know, I don't know how fast these boxes take damage when they're left outside. We have a storm incoming, so we're going to find out. I'm just going to go ahead and stick that sucker right here. Hey, horsey. I don't think I'm within its aggro limit here, or radius. That'll be alright. So I'm not going to worry about putting anything in that one yet. Let's see here. Back in here. We got, how many iron nails did we have? We have a bunch of iron nails left. What were we missing before? Was it stone? I can't remember what all we need here, but we can get some quick upgrades on that, take it. I don't know. Next. Get more of these going, huh? The faster we get rid of the wood, the better. Because they're going to start taking damage here in a second. Where's my whacker? Alright, so we can come in here. And we can... Like that. Boom. Upgraded. Grab another one. Or 3 of them. This will help a lot on the repair front here. So, oh, see that? It's already damaged from the storm. Boom. Boom. Okay. So that will save us a lot on the... Oh, crap. So I left my door open, which resulted in... Oh my goodness, a lot of destruction. What is all this damage going on around here? Okay, this stuff's okay still. This is just my stuff that... You know, my stuff that was in my anvil, which I'm apparently going to have to remake now, which is really expensive. So have something break like that. Must have just been from the frickin' door being open. Damn it. So now we're just going to have to make sure that we repair the roof as it breaks here. Not a big deal. The stone will take damage, but nowhere near, at any rate, that's a concern. I think it takes damage anyway. Maybe it doesn't even take damage. So, as long as I don't, you know, lose the roof. I've never seen these windows take damage. They have a durability, but they don't seem to actually take damage. Same thing with the doors. So. These all seem fine. Ooh. There we go. You see it's taking a little bit of damage. Tiny bit of damage. Not a big deal. But yeah, you're early on, that's oh my, it's broken, that's why it's not doing the repairs. It just repairs with 1 wood, so as long as you got 1 wood on you, you're okay. repairing here? The wall? There's the ceiling. I'm hoping I'm going to get those things taken care of really soon here. Though, obviously, I've got to completely redo my workbench and my anvil now. It's kind of a pain in the butt. Now, it doesn't take... I don't think it does. It doesn't take materials to make these repairs, so you just run around and you just have to keep repairing it. It's which is enough punishment already, I guess they figured. So these foundations don't seem to take any damage. They do have durability, but they don't seem to take any damage, which is good. I guess that chest I left out here was just destroyed from being in the rain, so now we know that. Don't leave those things out in the rain. Start over on rebuilding some of this equipment. So we need a crafting bench, which means I'm going to need stone and I'm going to need leather. We should have plenty of leather, and we should have... We have stone in one of these? Yeah, are we out of stone? Do we use all of our stone on these pieces of stone? Oh man. Okay, so I have this, and we are going to destroy that, which I don't usually want to do, but there it is. Gonna need that crafting bench. Lighting, I guess we're just gonna go put it back where we had it, and just be more careful about leaving the door open during a storm. Oh, mortar and pestle was on that too. I mean, that's not really not the huge loss since we don't. So I can walk through here now. Because the mortar and pestle is, it's not even something I really need at this moment. This is what we need right here. We need 40 iron ingots. You see how big a loss that is. And a bunch of stone. And so that's going to be a lot of our ingots that we just mined gone again. Such is life. It's getting dark. So we're going to go ahead and let me switch this up. What we got going on here? Okay. Oh, we're still making ingots. Yeah, it's not as bad as I thought then. Okay, we need some stone. There's some stone right out there. There's gonna be more up in here. I'm just keeping an eye out for enemies. Now this equipment that I've got that came down from the station, I cannot repair that here. So once it's broken, I'm either going to be switching to something down here, or maybe I'll just fly up to the station, repair it. Oh, that's silica, not stone. Not really great at paying attention to what I'm doing sometimes. Oh, I see some pumpkins here. So we can take these and we can throw them on that grill that we got over there and make some cooked pumpkin. And that will fill another slot in our stomach here. And every slot you fill is better. Everything helps. Once we get good food going on, we'll get much longer buffs and much more powerful buffs, and that's all going to be great stuff. Oh, we're full. All right, so we're going to drop this pumpkin in here, and that's going to cook. Got even more meat, as you can see, so we're going to get that going there. We're going to consume one of these. Actually, let's go back out and take a look at where we are for buffs. We got the bacon, we got this meat, we got that meat. I don't have any of the good meat left at the moment. Apparently it all spoiled. I do like to keep my spoilage because it will be good for making fertilizer later, or gunpowder, I think you can turn it into nitrate and turn nitrate into gunpowder, if I remember right. We're just going to go ahead and stick this guy over here. There we go. Now we can move around in here a little better until we expand it. Let's go ahead and drop our stone in here. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Actually, I think, what did I just do? I just hit a quick button I didn't even know existed. Let's grab those ingots. see, we'll just do them all because we're going to go ahead and drop them into the anvil once we get it going here. Now we're going to come in here. What am I missing? Oh, wood. I have wood stored here. No, I need to go. Oh, no, I need to go get some wood. Okay, well, I don't want to carry this stuff around, so we're just going to go ahead and put it right back in the furnace. Like I said, it's always good. My preferred method is to always be able to just kind of guess where something's going to be storage-wise by it's either going to be like in the furnace or it's going to be in the anvil, you know, whatever makes most sense for those materials. At least during this part of the game. Now we're going to swiftly get to a part of the game where I've got stacks and stacks and stacks of metal. They're not going to fit in there anymore. So although it looks like a generous amount of storage at the moment for that stuff, that's going to come to an end real fast. Okay, let's get our axe out. I think I'm going to end this game by taking, I'm going to take my equipment all up to the station so you guys can see my process for keeping my stuff repaired. And yes, when you start this game, you are not going to go through trees the way I'm going through them right now. I have been, I've been updated, or upgraded, I should say. I've been upgraded to the max here. I've got perks in place that are, allowing me to go through this wood like it's nothing. Now, I don't know how this system they've got now works as far as trees regrowing. So I have not, a weird way that tree fell down there. I think trees and stuff respawn now or regrow, and underbrush and everything. I could be wrong, but I thought that was something that was coming a while ago, and I thought they had put that in place. I could be wrong. I don't know how it works. Do I have to leave a stump? Are they going to grow up from where the stumps are? Or like these trees here are going to grow up? I don't know how that's supposed to work. Damn. Okay, this horse is going to end up catching me off guard if I don't just take care of him. So there we go. We're just going to get his attention. He never spotted me. I was stealthed. He was mad, but he couldn't spot me. So he's got a baby here. Where'd it go? Up in here somewhere. I didn't see where it ran. Oh, there it is. So I could have this guy follow me. Just press, press F to lead the creature. Oh crap! I got to get rid of this horse before it turns into a pack of wolves. Just gonna take all that. Don't think bones attract wolves, but we're gonna go ahead and get rid of the whole thing before we end up with wolves, because they will smell that stuff. So anyway, I could lead him back. I could build a food dish and start on the all the animal husbandry stuff. He would eventually grow up, and then I'd have this full-grown tame horse that I could ride, put a saddle on, use him as a pack animal. I'm not to the point where I want to do that yet, so I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to leave him here. I could just kill him and take his meat. Obviously, he's pretty trusting and defenseless as a youth. I'm just not going to do that right now. It'd be pointless. So, continue on. We're gonna stack up some wood, and I'm gonna use that wood for working on my. Okay, that hurt. Getting some resources stacked up. Hopefully, they don't just get destroyed by storms. If they do, well, that sucks. And in that case, it'd be much more economical to just make a chest with some walls around him and store them that way. Or find a rock that, I don't think these are rocks I can break now. Find a rock that I could hollow out over there and make a wood storage inside there. Anyway, So I think we got enough run time going here. What's our run time at the moment? How long have we been doing this? I'm sure OBS says how long we've been recording. Oh, there it is. Oh, over an hour. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and head back up to the station. We're going to call it there. Okay, quick here since I'm running behind, or since I've already overrun. What I'm doing here is I am taking everything out of my hotbar and my inventory that is not station materials. So I've got this I came down with, this I came down with, and these tools I came down with, along with my helmet, armor, backpack, all that stuff. And the reason I'm doing that is because when I go back up to the station, these items are going to be destroyed. So can't take it with you unless you brought it down with you. I guess is kind of the rule. And even then, some things you can't. Like if I had to open up an arrow pack when I get back down from the station, once the arrow pack is open, I can't take it back up with me. So those are things to remember. All right, so here I am back at the ship. I can go in here. If I had anything in here that could be taken up, I would just drop it in the dropship cargo, mission equipment that comes down on certain missions, that kind of thing. So now we're going to return to the station, and here we are. We're going to head back up. And this is a persistent world, so it'll be here when I come back. Mission failed. There aren't any rewards for this anyway. Anyway. Okay. So we're going to get back into the station here. I'm just doing this really fast. This is stuff I've got stuck in my other open world, the one that's on my it's not on my server, it's on my computer here. So I'd have to, and I should, I'm going to load up this world at some point and recover this stuff, since I'm not going to go back. Excuse me, I'm not going to go back to this mission. This was on my own server that I was trying to host at home, and that server ended up, I don't know, it just wasn't working, so I quit it, and now this one environmental suit is stuck there because the server's gone, and I don't think there's any way to recover this now that the server's gone. Don't leave your stuff on a planet that you're never going to come back to. And then you can see that this is the one I was just on, this full-time job. I've still got these two items, the campfire and the furnace, are sitting down there right now. That's cool. Now we can look at our stuff that we brought back up with us. Here's the stuff that I was just using. So now I can come in here, I can repair. And it's going to cost me, I don't have a lot of money right now, as you can see up in the upper left here. This is the extra special money. This is your regular money. This is your extra special money that you need to have one of the expansions to even acquire. And I do not have that expansion. If I get to the point where I think I'm ready for that expansion, like I max out the one I'm on first, then I'll look at that. But yeah, so this is how I do things. I'm going to repair and repair. And then if my armor's not in bad shape, so I'm not going to worry about repairing that right now. These you can only fill on the planet, so I'm still going to be going down with these not being full. And as you can see, I've also got multiple pickaxes. In case I need them, I can take both pickaxes down with me if I'm going to do a lot of mining. My bow, got a couple of those knives. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and put an end to this here. And hopefully we'll see you all again sometime fairly soon. Until then, Benny out.